Hello students, welcome to our session, and today we are going to learn about chapter number 12. The name of this chapter is the moon. In the sky we can see moon is there. We can also see the sun is also present in the sky. Sun, we can see only sun at the day and moon in the night, but both are present at all time there. Sun is also present at night in the sky, but we cannot see, and moon is also present in the sky at day also, but we cannot see because of the sunshine of the sun. And we cannot see sun at night because the revolution of the revolution and rotation of the earth always causes days and nights and seasons and any other things, as you have learned about this topic in your previous standard also. We have planets available in sky. You have already understand about this. You are already familiar with the planets which are present in the sky in solar system. In this chapter, the moon. In previous classes, we have learned about the earth and its neighbors. About the earth and its neighbors in space. In this chapter, we will discuss in detail about the moon, because in our previous classes we have discussed about the moon about the earth and other planets which are present in space. In this chapter, we will discuss about the moon. The moon is the only natural satellite of the earth. It is only natural satellite of the earth. Natural satellite, we can see natural and non-natural satellite are present in the space. Natural, that means they are naturally occur there, and non-natural, that means they are made by human. It is one of the brightest object in the sky. Brightest object in the sky after the sun. After the sun, the moon is second number brightest planet present in the sky. But it has no light of its own and reflects the light of the sun. But we can see that the light which we can see in the moon, the light is not its own. It is the reflection of the sun. How the reflection of the sun? You can understand about the reflection by also giving the activity on your page number 103 in your textbook. On page number 103, you can see there work in groups of 3 each. That means this activity tell us work in groups. First, take a mirror and black paper and a torch. When you on the torch and make light on the mirror, and in front of, when we put a black paper, the reflection of the light of the torch will also come in circle on a black paper. You can also do this activity at your home for understanding the reflection of the light. Like this, the reflection or reflect light of the sun is come on the moon, and so we can see the moon is brightest in second number in the space. But this light is not its own, it is a reflection of the sun. The moon is situated at a distance of 3,84,400 kilometers from the earth. It is distance between the earth and the moon. How many kilometers? 3,84,400 kilometers from the earth. It is smaller than the earth. It is smaller than the earth and the sun. Moon is smaller compared to earth and the sun. It appears to be the same size as the sun because it is quite close to the earth. It is quite close to the earth, so we can see as the same as the size of the sun. Now, surface of the moon. You have already Listen about this. Human life is also possible on the moon, because we can get the atmosphere like on the earth, we can also get on the moon. So the life is now also possible on the moon. Surface of the moon. The surface of the moon is covered with a layer of dust, and it has mountains, lava plains, valleys, and craters. The craters are big deep holes which, according to the scientists, were formed when rocks from outer space known as meteorites. When this lava cooled down, it formed plains, rocks, etc. As we have already known about this, how the soil is formed. Like this, the dust is also formed on the moon. These craters were formed about 3.5 to 4.5 billion years ago. This process will take this much time. Atmospheric conditions on the moon. Atmosphere. All human beings which live on the earth, they faced a different atmosphere on the earth because of the condition of the weather. Like this, also the some types of conditions on the moon available. The moon has no atmosphere. The moon has no atmosphere. As I said to you first, atmosphere also available there, but the moon has no atmosphere. There is no air and weather on it. There is no air and weather on it. But there are some evidence which suggests the presence of water on it. Water on it, if life is possible, but not all necessary which we want that we can get there, because there is no atmosphere and we are not confirmed the water is available or not. It is extremely hot during the day and freezing cold at night on the moon as compared to the earth. On our earth, we can see that the atmosphere is in limit at day and night. So we can suffer here. We can survive our life on the earth. But like this, on the moon, we cannot get the fulfill atmosphere according to our body features, because there is very hot atmosphere at day and very cool atmosphere at night. This is because unlike the earth, there is no atmosphere on the moon to absorb some of the heat coming from the sun. Thus, it becomes very hot during the day. At night, due to the absence of atmosphere, due to the night, we can feel their very cold atmosphere. Due to all these conditions, life is absent on the moon. Because of these all conditions, life is absent on the moon. Phases of the moon. Now, phases of the moon. As seen from the earth, the moon appears to change its shape every day. We can see in the sky the shape of the moon is not same from day to day. It almost change from day to day. Why? Because of the reflection of the sun, it become like this. This is because we see only that part of the moon which reflects the light of the sun. The side of the moon facing us receives very varying amount of sunlight as it is continuously moving around the earth. Its shape varies from a thin to a full moon. That means when moon get a full reflect of the sun, the part of which get the reflects of the sun, we can see them easily, but the part which cannot get the reflect of the sun, we cannot see it. So sometimes we can see only the part of the moon which get the reflect of the sun. The rotation of the sun, earth and moon, they all rotate one another. So when the earth is between them, the reflect we cannot get, so we cannot see the moon. These different shapes of the moon are called phases of the moon. The moon have different phases that we can see. The different phases of the moon are as follows, which we have in our textbooks. On page number 104, you can see new moon. New moon. New moon, that means we can see here the moon when the side of the moon facing the earth does not receive any sunlight and we cannot see the moon, then it is called a new moon. Here we cannot see the moon. This is called a new moon when moon has not any reflect of the sun. On this time we cannot see this moon. This is called the new moon. Then crescent moon, when only a small portion of the facing of the moon gets sunlight and becomes visible to us. You can see here I have made here the white, but it is a dark color, so that means we cannot see this part of the moon. We can see only this type of the moon because it has a reflection of the sun here. Then half moon, when half portion of the facing side of the moon becomes illuminated, we call it half moon. Half moon, that means we can see the half moon, only half moon. Then Zebia's moon, when almost 3 of part. Then full moon, at last we can see full moon, because the moon, when the entire side of the moon facing the earth is illuminated, we call it full moon. So this is all the phases of the moon. We can see moon according to the reflection of the sun. All the above stages together are known as waxing phase of the moon. After this, the cycle reverses and the size of the illuminated facing side of the moon starts reducing. These stages are collectively referred to as waning phase of the moon. That means according to the sunlight of the sun, we can see the part of the moon which available. So now about the eclipses. You must have heard about the solar and lunar eclipse. In fact, some of you must have seen this to both. We will now discuss what are eclipses are, how they are caused. An eclipse is the partial or total blocking of the light of the sun by heavenly body like the earth or the moon. It almost completely covered the light of the sun. We already know that the earth revolves around the sun. The earth revolves around the sun and the moon revolves around the earth. Earth revolves around the sun and moon revolves around the earth, and they always revolving around them. So many times all three of they come in a straight line. Or in any time they come in a straight line. In such a situation, the light of the sun is blocked by the body in the middle. Thus, it casts its shadow on the third body. The third body is said to be eclipsed or hidden from the sun. That means this all revolves around them, but only sometime. In some time they come in a straight line like this. They come in a straight line, and a one heavenly body covered the reflect of the sun, and then eclipse is created. First, the solar eclipse. You can see here also the solar eclipse I have made here. When the sun, the moon and the earth are in a straight line. When the sun, the moon and the earth are in a straight line, you can see here the moon is also available, here the sun and here the earth. When they come in a straight line, the moon blocks the sunlight reaching the earth, casts its shadow on the earth. Here moon is between them. So moon covered the light which come from the sun, and the reflect of this light is put on the earth. This is called a solar eclipse. When the moon completely hides the sun, it is total solar eclipse. When it hides the sun on partially, it is partial solar eclipse. Now you are understand about the eclipse when moon cover the light of the sun which go on the earth. This is called the solar eclipse. Sometimes it covered full sun, then it is called the full solar eclipse. But sometimes it's only cover the half light of the sun, half part of the sun. So they are called the half solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse. A solar eclipse lasts for only a few minutes. We can say that they are made only for a few minutes. You can see here sun, moon. This is our total solar eclipse, not partial, total. Then earth, partial solar eclipse. This part, this part only get the reflect, so they are called the partial. In lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse occurs when the earth comes the sun and the moon. The earth blocks the sunlight. In this, the earth blocks the sunlight which go on the moon, thereby casting its shadow on it. When the earth's shadow completely covers the moon, it is total lunar eclipse, and partially covered, then it is called a partially lunar eclipse. In solar eclipse, the moon is between them, but in lunar eclipse, the earth is between them. Between sun and earth, the moon is between, it is called the solar eclipse. And when the earth is between sun and the moon, this is called the lunar eclipse. In expedition of the moon, the people which went on the moon. The moon is the only heavenly body that human beings have traveled so far. Moon is so far. We have also discussed about the kilometer, about the distance between the earth and the moon. The first people to land on the moon were 3 American astronauts, Neil Armstrong, Edwin Aldrin, and Michael Collins. You can also see pictures of them available in our textbook on page number 107. You can see their pictures are also available. They are first American people which go on the moon for finding about the moon, surface of the moon. They have find many things on the moon. Human life is possible or not. First they go there and make many experiments about the moon. Then artificial satellites. Artificial satellites are man-made object. Artificial, that means the things which are man-made, they are called artificial. In the space we can see the artificial satellites also available there. Artificial satellites, that means they are made by human. Such satellites mainly gather information about the bodies they orbit. Most of the artificial satellites revolves around the earth. They are always get information about the earth on the space, and then send this information send information to the people which are live on the earth. We send these artificial satellites on the in the space. The first artificial satellites is Sputnik 1 was launched by the Soviet Union in 1957. Since then, the United States and about 40 other countries, including India, have developed, launched, and operated artificial satellites. They made artificial satellites and then send these satellites in the universe, in the space, and then they get information about the satellite. By sitting here, they get many information about the space, about the universe. Depending upon their uses, artificial satellites are of 6 main types. Their types are scientific research. These satellites gather information about the universe for research purposes. First type is scientific research. Then weather. These satellites always study weather patterns or forecast the weather. By this type of satellites, we can get information about the weather. Then communication. These satellites receives and transmit radio signals around the world. These also send signals for television programs and telephone calls. We all use television at our home. We have seen many channels in our television. How it is possible? Because of the signals of the satellites which are present in the universe. They all send the signals, and because of these signals we can see the easily many channels in our television. We can also use radios, our phone cells, our mobile. We can talk with our relatives, with our friends. Because of these signals, communication, it is also one type of satellite. Then navigation satellite help aircraft, ship, etc. to determine their location. Navigation satellite always used for find out the location. Then earth observing, such satellite gather information about our planet like the status of natural resources on the earth and other changes. Then military. These satellites collect information for military purposes. For military purposes. So like these satellites, artificial satellites are very big invention of human being, because which are very useful for us. Using them we will get many information. We get many information which are very useful in our life. So how many types of satellites? For scientific research, then for weather, communication, navigation, earth observing, and military. Okay, so in this session our chapter number 12 is completed here about the moon. I hope by this session you now able to now you will get the information about the moon which is present in the universe. In this chapter we have many information about the moon, so try to read this chapter from your textbook also. Okay, now we will meet in our next session with our new chapter. Till then, take care.